J-Dawg back and some more goddamn questions. They're piling up, so that's a goddamn good thing. So starting off with goddamn Logan Walbert's paid question. What's up, J-Dawg? Just got home from work. I remember you saying you can't stand David Lee Roth's voice. He is bad. But I think Axl Rose has him beat. I literally can't comprehend how it's possible for a human being to like Guns N' Roses. Axl Rose's voice sounds like Bugs Bunny, SpongeBob, and Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron having gay sex and moaning into the microphone. Hootie of hair metal. Hootie of hair metal, huh, bro? God damn, that's saying something. If you ask me, bro. I personally heard people compare Asshole Rose to the likes of Ozzy and Bruce Dickinson due to stupid shit such as Axl's vocal range. Just because someone has a high vocal range doesn't mean they sound good. Why would I listen to Rosebud, Asshole Rose, when I could listen to Lady Beast and King Diamond? I mean, for sure, yeah, goddamn, the King sends them all. King beats them all, goddamn it. He beats even the goddamn priests. Halford ain't got shit on the goddamn King. Couldn't even make it past the first song on Appetite for Destruction. Unlistenable as fuck. I'd rather hear an entire choir of fat fucks throwing up, and that includes the unemployed, lazy, fat wimps who never shower and choose to lay around and jerk off to pictures of Patrick Stars all day instead of being useful and productive. God damn, he sent me kind of an essay. Oh, no, let's go a couple more paragraphs. Instead, they're playing their dumbass Call of Duty and watching Skidby Toilets. I'm not sure what that is. A YouTube series involving talking toilets that went viral worse than Uncle Grandpa. And that's saying something. Oh, yeah, we haven't discussed that Uncle Grandpa in here in a while. Dude, terrible. There's a talking toilet show now. Dude, that's another reason why kids of today are so goddamn stupid and just into just deplorable shit. It's like, dude, just look at what they have on for kids nowadays. It's the most sissy-ass, pansy-ass, stupid-ass fucking shit ever. They even fucked up the goddamn Ninja Turtles. We've been over this before. Look at the late 80s, early 90s Ninja Turtles cartoon. Fucking kick-ass as fuck. You look at them now, they're all claymation. They look like skinny little bitches. They have fucking nails on a chalkboard, fucking twink voices. Just fucking terrible. What is Dawg's opinion on Guns N' Roses? Also, to further prove my point, I created an audio of how Axl's voice sounds to me, and the resemblance is accurate to say the least. Would be funny as hell if you play the audio on camera. Well, since I'm using this goddamn phone, I wouldn't be able to. See, that's the problem with some of this shit is recording the phone. It's better quality, but I can't bring shit up on my goddamn phone. As far as my overall opinion on Guns N' Roses, I think Appetite for Destruction for a commercial metal rock album is pretty good. However, it's not something I would like go out and buy and wear a t-shirt of or anything like that. The guys themselves are annoying as goddamn fuck, especially Axl and Slash, just complete goddamn scumbags that if they died in a car wreck tomorrow, not only would I not care, but I would actually prefer it. The song Paradise City is absolutely nails on a chalkboard fucking dog shit, yet they think that's their best song, and it's not. Their goddamn best song is the goddamn song My Michelle. That's the best fucking song without a goddamn doubt, but that's not the radio hit. Welcome to the Jungle is fine, but again, it's so overplayed, it wasn't even the best song of the goddamn album. They always get it wrong, dude. When they finally, Metallica, Kill 'Em All, they finally play songs off that, you know what I mean? Because for years they didn't. You'll play that on the radio or something, they always play Seek and Destroy. It's like, this is probably the worst song on the album, or second to worst. There's way better songs on it. I'm not saying that song, what the fuck you talking about, dog? Seek and Destroy rules. I didn't say it sucks, dude. But if you are going to fucking rate anything in this world, place anything, someone's got to be first and someone's got to be last. And it damn sure ain't fucking better than goddamn Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire, or fucking goddamn Hit the Lights or anything. So it's towards the goddamn bottom. I'm sorry. And that's the song they play. It makes, what the fuck? So they do the same thing with Guns N' Roses. Oh my God, dude, you want to talk about a fucking show that I can only imagine, because I would never be caught dead at a goddamn Guns N' Roses show. A show that you just want to go busting out that old flamethrower. Need a whole goddamn fucking around the chest bolt, goddamn blast me style, instead of bullet belts, grenades for all those normies everywhere, dude. And they attract the goddamn Hilljack fucks. Oh my heavens, dude. If you want to see just somebody hates everything the Dawg hates about humanity, these most disliked people, go to Rover Fest, a Guns N' Roses show, or a fucking Pantera show. It's guaranteed to be everybody there I fucking cannot stand, want nothing to do with. I guess that's my goddamn review on GNR. Take it where the fuck you will. Boris Fadionine. Sorry about that, homeboy. Can't pronounce it. P question. Hey, J-Dawg. The first 5 Black Sabbath albums could be classified as the bedrocks of metal, but they're equally bona fide bell-bottoms and weed tunes. Do you like any classic rock albums from the 60s, 70s that were proto-metal, proto-punk, like you'd recommend? You mentioned Back in Black, which is turbo normie stuff, but is there something in the late 70s, early Motorhead you'd recommend? So in general, this is pretty much all I like from the 70s. I don't think I like anything from the 60s with the exception of the goddamn Black Sabbath 1969 fucking demo. So nothing from the 60s. 70s, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, and I don't even like everything about AC/DC. Because like Dirty Deeds, I've said it a million times, that's a great song, but the rest of that album blows ass in my opinion. Those songs are filler as fuck. Priest, but Rockarola, fucking snooze goddamn fest. And then after, is the second one Sad Wings? I think it is. Or is that the third one? I think it's Sad Wings. So that's the 70s still. So we could say Priest. Rainbow. Motorhead, I thought the first thing I started liking by Motorhead was A Bomber. What year is that? I don't think that's the 70s. I think it's the 80s. That self-titled Motorhead fucking blows ass as well in my goddamn book. Misfits are technically the 70s. Like, I'm pretty sure Static Age was recorded in 78, I believe? Correct me if I'm goddamn wrong. Who am I forgetting? Because I know there is somebody else. Priest. Not much. I mean, there is, like I said, I know I'm forgetting a couple other things. Like the Ramones. I like some songs from the Ramones. Trying to think which songs I would like that are from the 70s, though. Can't think, but I'm sure there's some. Because they're a band I like. I probably like probably a good 25 songs by the Ramones, but don't get me wrong. They got some turds. Don't fucking take me out of context. They got some bad songs. I mean, Spider-Man, dude, that was just fucking terrible. Yeah, not a ton. I mean, stuff like, Sex Pistols and shit, it's okay. I don't love it, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't like a ton from the 70s. I was 80s up. Shit, check this goddamn out. He's Boris Fadionine. Fadionine? So another goddamn Paysky, back to back. He figures I'm asking 2 questions. I'm just sending 2 Payskys, just 2 separate PayPals. My kind of homeboy. Need another 100 guys like him. I'd be fucking doing great over here. So, hey, J-Dawg, I heard you mention Kratom, I think. Yeah, I mentioned it before in one of the videos. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. I've been doing it in lieu of drinking it and weed because it doesn't have much mental effects, but nonetheless is incredibly physically chill. However, from curious research, I've seen it compared to opiates. Yes, right. Have heard withdrawal stories, and through this, basically the natural byproduct of the last point, general tolerance / addiction issues. What's your take on the whole thing? I understand you're coming from the bodybuilding world where it could feasibly be used as a muscle relaxant, but is it okay / safe to use occasionally recreationally? So the thing is with Kratom is it's a little tricky because there's all these different goddamn leaf colors and shit. I'm definitely not a Kratom expert by no means. I'm kind of a newbie to it. Probably been using it for about a year. As far as the only one I use is for energy. I never used ones for sleep and shit like that. So you have to find out which one your body reacts to too. If you want to know the brand the Dawg uses, send them a goddamn Paysky, a $10 Paysky, and I'll just tell you an email. I'm not giving that out for free because I've tried different ones. This is the best one. And not to mention, I'll give you a goddamn discount code to the company. That comes with a goddamn $10. So you'll be saving way more than $10. It's actually not even my discount code. It's one of the people I follow. So it'll be benefiting him. I never met the motherfucker. But this goddamn company should offer me a discount code. It's the pills I take. And they have a drink version too. That I use that as well. As far as the addiction issues, I'll tell you how you get over that. Like, for example, most of you watching this, you're all addicted to caffeine, including myself. But how you avoid that, because, like, it could have more of an opiate effect, the Kratom, you don't take it every single day. It's a tool. That's the whole thing is you guys and most people in general, like, you don't know how to use drugs. You abuse them. You don't know how to use them. They're tools. Like, for example, like for energy, you don't need to be amped up all the time every fucking day. You use it when you need it to get productive shit done. For example, I make sure I always take at least one day. If I'm not going to the warehouse or something, it's usually a Sunday. I take no stimulants whatsoever, not even a cup of coffee, none, zero, zilch. It helps assess a tolerance. As far as Kratom, some days I'll use a couple capsules of that with a cup of coffee. Sometimes next day instead of that, I'll do a couple capsules with a modafinil. Or you could do a couple capsules and like half an Adderall. There's things like you switch the compounds so you don't become addicted to them, and you use them as tools. Like, so if I go out of town and I'm on a vacation, like for example, we go to Vegas and shit, or when I go to Phoenix, because I don't have to be a go-getter, kick ass. I take no stimulants. Even if you're out and like, hey, you want to get a cup of coffee? I always say no. That I'm giving my body a break. Number one, you aren't going to become addicted to it. Number two, the tools, because that's what they are, will work. You'll get the effects. That's why these idiots, I take pre-workout every time I go to the gym. That's dumb. Even if you don't care about the negative health effects, or you think there is none, okay, let's just say that's fine. You don't care. You don't believe that. Okay, but you're going to stop feeling the effects. It's going to stop working because you're going to build up a tolerance to it. Just like weed. Everyone thinks I'm anti-weed. I'm not. You guys use it all wrong. You use it for example, if it does relieve pain, you use that instead of dumbass fucking opiates that constipate you and are addictive as fuck. If you have trouble sleeping and it helps relax you, makes you sleep, you use it for that. Just smoking it all day, that's retard shit. And just like what you're saying, like, I don't take Kratom to party. Like, look, let's get fucked up, bro. Because it doesn't have that. I just feel awake and alert. I take it to get shit done. It's a huge fucking goddamn difference. And that's why drugs, and you get the holistic guys, they're anti-drugs and shit like that, or anti-pharmaceutical, anti-medicine, because they don't know anything about it. They're used to hearing people that abuse all this shit. They abuse painkillers. They abuse fucking muscle relaxers. They abuse fucking sleep medications. They abuse ibuprofen. That's another thing. Ibuprofen will fucking destroy your goddamn kidneys faster than everything. Do I never take an ibuprofen? It has its use. When you throw your back out or something, using it for a few days ain't gonna fucking hurt you. There's dummies taking it every day. Yeah, that's how you fuck your kidneys up, you dumb fucking shit. You're abusing it. And that's why they get a bad rap. They're tools in a toolbox that you use to your advantage, because this is 2024. They're great things. Pharmaceuticals are absolutely phenomenal when you're used correctly, not abused. That's the goddamn difference. So that's how I handle it. Yeah, I've had no problems being addicted or withdrawals or any of this shit. But I have heard of that. A few guys claiming that. And I'm just like, but you hear some guys like, and what they're taking and shit. You're like, because you're an idiot, dude. You're a fucking idiot. It's just like, it's just compared to a Red Bull. I've met people, they drink like 6 Red Bulls a fucking day. That's dumb, dude. Like, that is fucking dumb. They do it though. They don't bite an eyeball. So that's a drug you're definitely addicted to. Weed, you're all addicted to that. I can tell you right now, if you're smoking that shit every day, or if you feel like, oh, I need it, it calms me down, whatever the reason is, you are addicted to it. That doesn't mean you're a piece of shit. That doesn't mean you're a junkie, but just admit it. You are addicted to it. If you cannot go without it, you are addicted to it. And at the very least, vast majority of people, I would say 95% of the people watching this, including myself, but I know myself, and I take days off, are addicted to minimally to caffeine. Even if it's just coffee, you're addicted to it. No, I'm not. I can stop. Okay, great. Do this. Take 3 months off. None, zero, zilch. If you can't do it, that means you're addicted. Food. If you can't go 3 months without eating your favorite food, what's your favorite food? Mine's pizza. If you can't go 3 months without it, you're addicted. That's another reason why I love about bodybuilding, because when it comes diet time and shit, I challenge myself. How long can I go without it? The longest I ever gone without a pizza was 4 months. See, I'm not addicted. I could pull it out. Don't get me wrong. I am craving it, but I know how to fucking you got to have self-control. I guess that's what comes down to it too. Is if you're a person that has addicted personality, or you're a goddamn immature little kid where you don't know how to use pharmaceuticals, drugs, whatever you want to call them, put any type of performance enhancer, because that's exactly what they are, performance enhancers. That's the way I look at them. If you don't know how to use them, then don't use them. Just like most people have no business drinking alcohol too, because they don't know how to do that responsibly. They act like a bunch of fucking dumb fucks and get in a car and goddamn drive, and then they should be hitting the goddamn dog crocodile pit. They don't know how to use it. That's all people I see all the time. It's like, dude, if you don't know how to drink, if you can't be walking and shit, and you're acting like an idiot, you're getting in fights, and you're bringing up the past and crying and shit, you got no business drinking alcohol. Can't handle it. It's a drug you can't handle, little boy. If you can handle it, cool. It could be have its place. Joey Marks, paid question. Yo, J-Dog, what's good in the land? It's Joey Marks, 666. Metal Musician 6996 / God damn, how many fucking names you have? It's like goddamn Apollo Creed, the King of Sting. He's got this laundry list of fucking goddamn names in Rocky 4. Even Rocky's like, God damn, how many names you got? Metal Jackass 666. Recently changed my username. Don't you tell me this every goddamn time that you change your username? Fuck me dead, brah. Why you gotta keep changing your name? Recently changed my username to just my name since I couldn't think of a good username, and at least it's my actual name. But enough about me. Got a question and kind of my opinion. Do you think the Dawg's channel has a cult following? I mean, some devils claim you're the Joe Rogan of underground metal, but to me, it's almost like you're the Kevin Smith of underground metal. For example, there's a lot of funny inside jokes and quotes that devils use outside of the channel now. 216 Canoe. God damn, man. Dude, I know for a fact that guy's dead or in jail. Has to be. Anybody that's got fucking 2 teeth in their mouth at the age of 35, because that's roughly what he was, and big and bold, 216 tattooed across his fucking chest, and oh man, I know y'all have some soul fly up in here, his exact words, and I quote, anyone of that caliber you know damn fucking well is in the slammer. No doubt about it. Not only that, but some funny t-shirts as well. Speaking of goddamn funny t-shirts, get your goddamn J-Dog t-shirt in the description box, homie. Pick it up for a buddy or another canoe or a fucking girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the fuck. Fellow dog watcher, Christmas is coming up, goddammit. Will the dog get so popular he will be asked / paid to do signings / meet and greets at metal festivals or some sort of Comic-Con? I doubt it. I mean, or will it just be approach a dog at the Hell's booth? There's that too. Let's see what the future has in store. So a cult following, I mean, it depends on what you want to call cult. I mean, I guess, it's kind of still a small following in the comparisons of Joe Rogan and shit like that. Again, I've said this, when I go out anywhere in a public setting, nobody knows who I am. Like, nobody's coming up to me. I mean, it's happened a few times, but I would be willing to bet fucking $1,000 cash right now if I walked into any grocery store right now. So I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to walk around from beginning to end, from the front to the back, and out to see if anybody says anything to me. I'll bet $1,000 not one person will. So there's that. So it's not that popular. And even at most shows, again, people do come up to me, but let's say 10 people came up to me at a show that there's 100 people at. Well, that means either the other 90 don't know who I am or they don't care. So even in the metal scene, majority don't know who I am. So I guess it's a cult following in that sense that it's smaller. I mean, you can also call that this just no one gives a shit about this guy, except some select few individuals, which would be, I guess, that cult. Either way, it's cool with me. And as far as how big it would get to people would be paying me and shit, no, I don't think so. Because again, I'm accessible anyways. Like, just if you really want to meet me that bad, just get your goddamn Dead by Dog ticket. Come on, don't worry. I guess unless you're in New Zealand or something, but I'm not going over there anytime soon. But if you're in the States and you just really want to meet me for whatever reason, get your ticket, Dead by Dogs. I'll be there. I'm going to be walking around just because I definitely plan on watching the bands. I want to watch all the bands that are playing. I mean, hell, like Rotten UK, for example, they're going on first. I've never even seen them live. So I want to watch them because I'm generally a fan. Of all the bands playing, I'm a fan of. And you bet your ass I definitely want to watch Attic. So I'm literally just going to be standing. It's not going to be like I'm standing off backstage. I'm too good. I will literally be standing in the crowd like all of you. So just, you can come up to me. And in between bands, I'm not going to be hiding anywhere. I will literally be I can tell you almost a guarantee what I'll be. I'll probably be standing or sitting around the Hell's booth, wherever Eric decides, Eazy-E decides to fucking vend. Or I'll be sitting off to the bar / restaurant area because you can view the stage from there too. So it's a nice, good seat. I can watch the band, having a drink, some drinks and grub. That's pretty much where I'm going to be. So if you go, you're going to find me. Any of the shows that I'm at and stuff, I'm accessible there. Now, as far as, like I said, of others that if I got so big, would they pay? Is like, yeah, if it's a fest that's out of state or overseas and they wanted me to interview their bands or maybe advertise it, I could see that happening in the future just based on little things that have been asked of me so far. Especially if I get up to, you give it another 5 years, I think there's a very good chance that that could happen. But would I do it? I mean, it'd have to be something worth my while. I'm not going anywhere for $300 because I'm like, unless it's something I want to go to already, because I'm just like, I mean, this is a hassle for me, and this isn't my bread and butter. How I make my money is Hell's Headbangers. I'm running the shit, running the shop and shit. That needs to get done. So when I'm gone, nothing's getting done, or significantly less. Let's just say that. So I would like to travel for that. Hey, it's a 3-day fucking fest in Finland. Go to that. Here's your $300. What the fuck am I going to do? I literally just lost money basically coming out of town. So it'd have to be a scenario like that too. And it'd probably be out a lot of people's budget to be further to be worth it. But I guess you never know. We'll see what the fuck the future holds. And how worth it they want to see, especially if it was to interview a bunch of bands that they wanted to, but within reason too, because I can only poker face so much in an interview when I don't know shit about a band and when I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. There's a few I'm pretty proud of that, like Defeated Sanity and shit. I mean, I've heard them, but I know I was nothing I was really into. Guys were cool, and I was at Season of the Mist contacted me and asked if I would do it. So yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I think that one came out pretty good. It was just like 40 minutes long because once I started talking to the guys, they were really cool and open and talkative. But for me, not knowing much about the band other than it's just this brutal death stuff, and I've heard it, and I just remember, didn't really like it. That went pretty well, but I got lucky with that. I can't pull that off every fucking time. But yeah, interviewing King Diamond or GB, of course that's fucking easy because I'm a goddamn super fan of that shit. So I can ask questions for goddamn days. Interviewing Chris Barnes, of course I could do that, pull that off out of my ass. That's easy as fuck. But just, hey, do you want to interview goddamn, fucking Prong, let's say. I guess whoever the head honcho is, maybe. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to ask. I mean, well, Jesus Christ. I mean, why does everyone like Snap Your Finger, Snap Your Neck? That's the only song I know by you. Prong, pretty gay-ass fucking name. Who came up with that? I mean, it'd be hard for me to fucking host that, goddammit. So, there's that too. He has his goddamn fucking limits. So, I finished this homeboy off. Yeah, but, so, like, it's the, just wait and see. Only the future will tell. See where things go. You know what I mean? But, you never know, I guess, right? Come to search, you know what you do. Put the goddamn scans in the morning. And in the goddamn description box, get them paid skis sent in, get your Dead by Dog tickets, and get those goddamn J-Dog t-shirt designs. Was there 5 designs, 6 designs? In the description box, homie. Get them as fucking stocking stuffers. Later, goddammit.